host we have here tonight, right?
Yes.
So can we give her a warm round of applause for Miss She? She very well deserves that, right? So before I begin my testimony tonight, let me introduce myself. Again, my name is Elma and Ratin. I'm a native of Dasmariñas, Cavite, and a former teacher. Teacher po, nung nakaraang buwan lang. Because I resigned this last, after the graduation of class 23. So I started doing Relay full-time already. Yeah. So how did it happen? How did I met Relay and how it did affect me? Let me just share it to you in a very short, papaiksiin ko na lang. Kasi bukod sa story ko, marami pa akong gustong i-share. So it happened way back 2018, it was introduced to me already. Naimbitahan lang po tulad ninyo. So nakinig, and it happened, it was a big event, and I have witnessed the CEO, I have seen the CEO for the first time, Mr. Dr. Lim Bun Hong. And to be honest, wala po akong naintindihan throughout dun sa event kasi it was in Mandarin that he was delivering his speech and hindi po masyadong malinaw ang translation that time. But then again, I was thankful that I was invited. We were all provided good accommodation, we were provided food and everything. And then after that, hindi na masyado. And what happened is that I had a stroke the same year. Okay? My stroke, after I had a stroke, I had to stop. I had to stop from my regular routine, job, that's teaching, and then everything else has to stop. So pag nai-stroke po tayo, nawawala na po yung kapasidad natin na gawin kung ano man yung normal nating ginagawa sa araw-araw. Wala na yung lakas, wala na po yung tamang focus. And at the same time, mararamdaman mo sa sarili mo na hindi mo na talaga nagagawa yung mga dati mong nagagawa. Hindi mo na kayang tumalon pag may magandang music. Hindi ka na makasayaw. Hindi ka na rin makapaghabulan ng mga batang dating kalaro mo, mga estudyante ko. I'm a preschool teacher, by the way. So, you would wonder how much vigor I would need to do my task before. Kailangan yung attention ko, yung patience ko to the roof. Because I'm handling 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old kid. And that's how energetic I used to be before the stroke. And then, when it happens, everything went down. Nandun na rin yung konting depression, although we tried to stay as positive as we can, hindi mawawala. Kasi hindi madaling mabago. At one point, bigla ang magkaroon ng turnaround yung buhay mo. But when I was introduced to Purtier placenta, hindi pa kaagad yun nag-sink in eh. I was so blessed that this person who sponsored me here, who paved my way to meet the product, has always been consistent in making me look at the product, listen to the product, and take it personally. And you know what? He happened to be my inaanak, tulad po nung sinabi ni Sheen. Someone who didn't give up on me. Sa ibang kaso, ang mga ninang at ninong ang hinahabol para magbigay ng regalo. But this time around, my inaanak had given me the biggest gift or the greatest gift that I could have during that time. He sponsored my therapy, my stem cell therapy. And because of that, let me just thank that person who happened to be also my sponsor, Mr. Michael Angelo Verdisola. Can we give him a round of applause? He's just right there at the back. Thank you, anak. Imagine yung dati mong kinakarga isang araw. Siguro kaya niya talaga pinursige na makapag-therapy ako kasi kinarga niya ako sa ospital eh. Yeah, he's the one who brought me to the hospital, stayed with me at the emergency room. He was the one pushing me on the wheelchair, bringing me to the comfort room back and everything else. So yun po, kaya siguro na trauma, ako ang unang-una niya. Binigyan ng therapy. But then again, the blessing goes on. But you know what, hindi yun yung sharing ko talaga eh. It's not the main point of my sharing tonight. Because what happened, my recovery is gradual. Sa isang stroke patient, hindi mo na-realize what is happening to you on a daily basis, right? Hindi mo nararamdaman na lumalakas na pala yung kaliwang kamay mo. Hindi ko nararamdaman na tumutuwid na pala yung lakad ko. Hindi ko nararamdaman, every now and then, there's already improvement on my speech and my way of thinking as well. Kasi po, dati mabagal talaga. Mabagal yung reception. Pag may tanong sa'yo, it would take a few seconds later before you will be able to give proper response. But then again, the therapy has helped me a lot. But take note, I wasn't impressed right away. Ang hirap, no? Ikaw na nga yung binigyan ng second chance, hindi ka pa ganoon nag-appreciate. You know what hits me is that I've been thankful. Don't take it wrongly. Hindi ko po dinisregard ang stem cell. Hindi ko dinisregard yung Purtier. Because of the therapy, I was able to go back to teaching once again. And then, hindi ko nga lang ipinagpatuloy ang advocacy. I have it all for myself. Kasi sa akin, magaling naman ako eh, di okay na. It only hits me when something happened in the neighborhood. One day, my sister-in-law told me that a friend from the neighborhood is suffering from a dreaded case. We are not very sure yet what is happening to an old counselor in our barangay who happened to be my father's friend. So we tried to visit them, and when we were able to talk to the wife, na-share sa amin na hindi na pala kami pwedeng pumasok sa loob kasi the person is already suffering stage 4 prostate cancer, and he is already bedridden. For 1.5 years, he's been battling prostate cancer stage 4, which at that time has already metastasized to bone cancer stage 4. So he's battling two kinds of cancer, prostate and bone cancer. So what happens that nasabi na sa kanila ng doktor yung cliche, pag may gusto kong kainin, bigay niyo na kay sir. Pag may gusto siyang kaibigan, kamag-anak na gustong makausap, pakausap niyo. Hindi naman tayo nag-ano, pero pre-preparation lang. Yun daw ang sabi ng doctor. That is after 1.5 years of going through the chemo, going through all the procedures, taking all the medications that they had prescribed. At the end, he's bedridden, suffering from 2 cancers, doing 2 blood transfusions a month. So that's how expensive and how, imagine natin yung sufferings ng family na nag-a-assist sa may sakit. So what we did, to tell you honestly, I went there to pay a visit. But out of nowhere, I would like to introduce them the product, not to encourage them or anything, but to give hope. Tita, baka sakali. We cannot guarantee anything. But anyway, why don't you try and take a chance with the product? Because this is a stem cell. And so we did a very quick OPP, you know where? At the gate of the house. Because they wouldn't allow us to go inside. Nandun yung pasyente. So what happened? Sabi ni mother, sige, I'll discuss this to my son, my eldest son, who called us in right away the same day. The following day. So sabi niya, sige ate, try namin. Lahat naman sinusubukan na namin eh. Meron din po silang pinapainom na galing pa daw US. At that time, they're spending extra 2,000 pesos a week for that kind of medicine. So hindi na rin nila i-identify kung ano yon. So what we gave them, since it was already on a stage 4, on a late case na po, medyo ang dosage mataas na. We were advised to give them 4 capsules in the morning, 4 sa tanghali, at 4 din po sa gabi. So meaning, 1 bottle, 60 capsules, they would be able to consume that for only 5 days. And you know what, ang sabi namin, sige po, if in case na wala po kayong maramdamang pagbabago, makitang pagbabago, it's up to you if you would like to finish the 6 months therapy or the 7 bottle na 1 set. Kasi miski naman kami, we're just trying to give an extension of hope. Kasi alam ko na there will be a help on the side of the pain, makabawas ng sakit, dun sa mismong nagsasuffer. But you know what? Before the 4th day, or on the 4th day, we receive a call. Sabi nung anak, ate, yung pwede kong dalhan mo pa ulit ako ng isa pang bottle. Siyempre na-excite ako. Sabi ko, really? Ano po bang nangyari? Ano po bang may... Siyempre, gusto ko lang kumuha ng idea what's going on kasi hindi pa naman namin nakikita si Consi. Allow me, I call him Consi. Hindi pa naman namin nakikita si Consi at that time. No? Sabi niya, wala naman. Marami pa rin naman kasi siyang iniinom na iba. Pero parang pumula-pula yung kutis niya. That simple, binigay nila sa aming response. So, they get another bottle. But you know what? Before the end of that second bottle, he called us in and they're asking already to get the full set.
Wow.
And so I know from there on, from that point, there is really something positive happening. So we asked, ano po yung development kay Consi? Ano po yung pagtanggap niya? Ang sabi lang, nakaupo siya. Nakaupo siya on his own. Sa bed lang po nakaupo siya sa kanyang higaan, which he wasn't able to do in the past months na. Kasi nakahiga na nga po siya, inaalalayan na. And if he wants to roam around the house, sa wheelchair na siya. So that was, he took the first capsule January 6 of this year. After 16 days, he need to go through another lab test kasi magkakaroon siya uli ng chemo session. On the 16th day, the result was released. His prostate cancer from January 6, it was 586 counts. Normal counts of a prostate is 8. Okay, he has 586. On the 16th day, after taking Purtier, he only has 185. 16 days. Okay. So that alone impressed everybody, even the doctors. So hindi naman nila sinasabi sa doctor, which I also advise. So just continue on your medication. And you know what? After that was January. By March, he's been continuing the procedure, the therapy. By March, we get an invitation to deliver another set. And you know what? Lo and behold, this person is the one who opened the gate for us. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. That's how amazing Purtier placenta can do to us. You know, hindi naman po tayo nangangako ng miracle sa bawat isa. Hindi naman po tayo ang Diyos para magdikta ng kung gaano katagal ang ihahaba ng buhay ng isang tao. But what I have witnessed here is that this product could really extend at some point. The time that we can enjoy with our family, with our loved ones, and most of all, the sufferings will be lessened.
Right.
Diba? Hindi man natin sila mabuhay kasi wala namang mabubuhay ng habang panahon. But to be with them in the last few days of their lives, with them smiling at you, playing with you, instead of crying with them on their bed, malaki pong difference yun. Because I myself had felt that before. Kasi at some point, when I was alone, when I was sick, I was thinking the same thing. You know why? Because I'm single. I don't, hindi yung single yung iniiyakan. Yung walang mag-aalaga sa akin. Nanghihirap pa ako ng inaanak para sa mag-aalaga. You know, the feeling of having all those pains that you have to carry on. That is so scary. And to make everything short, what this Purtier can give us is not just a healthy life, not just a healthy pocket if you do the business, whom you can ask the person who invited you how, but also the ability to spend our time, quality time with the people we love the most. So that's all, everyone. I'm gonna leave everything to the person who invited me to ask if you have any further questions. And before that, I would also like to thank the elites in the house, our team elite, Pabo, Mom Helen, Dawn,